Mic check. You guys hear me? You guys can hear me. There we go. We have signal, as people often say. Hello everybody, how you guys doing? You guys doing good? I hope everybody is doing really nice. You guys doing really nice? You better be doing nice. Haha. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Is everything going pretty good? I hope so. I hope so. I hope so, I've been seeing that my thing is my stream labels have not been keeping up that well, I feel. That kind of sucks. That kind of really sucks. But I think there's a way to actually like change that up. Although I'm not so sure how, But there are ways, Peter. There are ways. Although I don't think that's ever said in the movie, But yeah, there are ways, Peter. There are ways. Well, not Peter, but Harry, You know what I mean, But yeah, welcome in everybody, You guys having a lovely day, hopefully. So yeah, now that everything has been actually like going pretty well, I have been, resting a lot, and I have been having a really good time. And that's basically all the highlights of my recent days. I've been doing pretty good, and I've been drinking the water, so keeping hydrated is actually like pretty good. I haven't been working on many things recently, and when it comes to like my streams and whatever I may be doing. But it is nice to just take a break from time to time. It do be like that sometimes. I've been uploading my clips to TikTok. I don't really have that many clips on my channel, like to begin with. But just uploading everything and anything is actually like pretty fun. So if you guys don't, if you guys didn't know, I have a TikTok. So if you guys want to follow me there you go. I do not really upload into Instagram, and maybe I should. Maybe that's the thing that I should, change a little bit. But with time, I don't really want to upload too many things to my Instagram, so that it clogs everybody's like timeline. I only want to keep my Insta to be just a place of like highlights of things that may be going on in my life. For example, my birthday, my dogs, my family, accomplishments. I don't want to be like, hey guys, I'm live, check out this post. I do it for stories, but not for like actual posts. Because otherwise it becomes too clogged. But I think I bumped the mic. I don't know. I may actually upload the occasional like clip, like going here and going there. Like haha, funny clip. Maybe that's one of the things that I would do. Although I'm still like on the fence about it. I may only keep Insta for like videos of like travel and stuff like that, and photos of cool things that I may see. I sometimes upload clouds. I mean, I've only done it once, but yeah, I do love clouds. So if you guys love clouds, then hit that like button and subscribe, I guess. But it is one of those kinds of things, those kind of thing that I do like to do sometimes. I don't know. I'll try to see if I can find cool stuff that I can post, like clouds, and see what I can do. I don't really have a pro camera. I only take photos with my phone, which to some people it may be like if you don't have a this camera, then why are you taking pictures? Just take pictures, but enjoy the moment. Commemorate the moment, but also enjoy it. That do be the case. I don't know. I haven't really bought anything like major in like a good while. I bought a bidet as people call it, but I bought a bidet, and I ended up giving it to my mom because my mom did have a little bit of an oopsie. She had an accident and she cannot use her right arm, her dominant arm, and the bidet actually like works pretty well for her. Anything that I can do to help her, not do as much when during these times of recovery for my mom. Anything that I can do, any amount of help really works well. There we go. So yeah, the bidet that I bought, I ended up giving it to her so that she just she didn't have to use her dominant arm as much, or a further accident down the line. You know what I mean, when it comes to like bidets, or bidet, So there's that. So aside from that, nothing else has really been going on. But it's been these days have been pretty well, pretty tame, pretty chill. Outside of what happened to my mom, but she's now in the recovery process. Well, there we go. And speaking about recovery, let us recover the 20 minutes that I missed on the stream, because I wasn't looking at the clock, so I didn't realize that I was like 20 minutes late. So there's that. Well, there we go. Let me give this thing a spin. Cling, 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 cling. I have that game actually like on my Steam library. I haven't like played it for a while. I haven't played it for a while. And even so, I didn't play it as much back when I bought the game. I've only played it like twice or thrice, and that was it. But this game, Skullgirls. There we go. Skullgirls. It's actually pretty fun, and I do believe it has a deep combat system. I mean, no wonder it became part of the FGC tournament category set list. I don't know. It is one of those games that people compete with or at or in, and there you go. Well, there we go. Let me bring up Tormented Thesaurus so that we can enjoy everything and anything. There we go. Let us play the game. Hi Dominic, how you doing? Welcome in. I was just about to, get the game going, get that game running. But yeah, how you doing, Dominic? Welcome in. Are you doing good? I hope you're doing good. Bim. I've been debating whether if I should play Persona 4 like OG or if I should wait for the remake. I don't know. I feel like I should play the original so that I can enjoy the remake better, Even though I don't really play games twice, outside of like Resident Evil and many survival horror games. Maybe I can, maybe I can play maybe I can play Persona 4, the OG one and then the remake. Yeah. I'm glad that you're doing well, Dominic. Yippee, as people often yippee. When the people yippee, we yippee. That is my way of life. Whenever people yippee, I yippee. I like this kind of songs. They don't make it like this anymore. People say. Anyways, let me bring up the game. Let us play Tormented Thesaurus so that we can bring them animals to their death, or something else. I don't know. So here we go. Let me pause the music. Pause. Hammer time. You know how it goes. But you're welcome, everybody. Let me bring up the chat overlay so that I can read everyone's comments while I do everything and everything. I like the music in this title screen. It's very tranquil, as people often say. So here we go. I'm just giving out a message in another server. Yo, I'm live. Giving them souls recess in the school section. I wrote school as SHC, as school section. What do you miss? You wasn't here on Friday. You missed me entering the school, and you missed me doing a music puzzle. And I believe that was it. We were also, doing. I mean, we because the audience and me, just talking about anything really. I don't remember exactly what we were talking about, and I got a lot of bit donations for some reason, and I'm still grateful about it. It is one of those things that don't often happen too often, but I'm glad it happened, And that's souls too. Man, this game is longer. XDA. Have a guy. But yeah, I'm glad that was the case, Anything really is appreciated, as low, as little, or as big as it is. Anyways, let me bring the game to a working state. There we go. Do we have sound, by the way? I hope that we have sound. By the way, I've been thinking about maybe buying the what is it called? Also, I have a hammer. Yeah, I've been thinking about maybe buying the pumpkin spice coffee cream that I have on my throne, because I'm very curious about how it actually makes coffee taste. I have already tried pumpkin spice in a frappe, but I haven't really tried it on a normal coffee. So I may end up just outright just buying it. I'm gonna still keep it there so that it comes as a surprise or as a mystery. You never know when that's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna keep it there. But I may just buy it. Also, there has been some going back and forth because I only have one power source on the generator room. The generator room, not that generator. Not like Resident Evil Degeneration. Also, this is a Spanish thing. Well, it is not Spanish in Spain, but it is written in Spanish. This is Chile, so yeah, we are in the colegio. Interesting. I also have some food on my table. These are some nuggets and salad. Let me take a picture of my meal. It has become a custom for me to do so. I don't post them, but I'm still really happy to do so. If you guys want to. I don't really post the photos of my food. I just like to, take a picture of them because, it is not so much that I gotta be I don't remember what I ate yesterday, but I guess that kind of serves as a life hack. If you're one of those people that don't remember what you ate, yesterday, just take a picture of it, and you will remember it. And I don't know, I feel like it's nice to just take pictures of cool things. I don't post them. I could, if you guys want me to post pictures about food, but what was I doing last stream? I have some seeds right here. Let me see if I can plant my seeds. I mean, these are not mine, and that's not what I meant. Lamau hat. Okay, so what were we doing last time? I do remember that I did open up this path, the playground. Yeah, I haven't really 100% checked out this part because I had to end up stream not in a hurry, but I needed to hurry up because work was calling my name, and I was one more song to the call, and one more song to the call. Could you believe, guys, that that song is not in Spotify anymore? The one more soul to the call from Silent Hill Homecoming, I believe. Was it Homecoming or was it Book of Memories? No, it was Homecoming. Me when I come home. Work gone. Also, here's Beethoven. Yeah, what's up, Beethoven? He cannot hear me. There's nothing left to do here, as it always is. I cannot zoom in and I cannot zoom out sometimes. I can go there from the. I can get there from the kindergarten. How do you pronounce it, guys? Do you guys pronounce it kindergarten or kindergarten? I have heard some people say that it is kindergarten, but I really don't know. It is one of those things that doesn't really, I'm trying to see if there is audio or not. I mean, on your guys' end. Do we have audio? David removing sanctums from Spotify all the time. Yeah, and it kind of sucks. I mean, it doesn't kind of. It definitely sucks. I don't think we have sound. Spaghetti. I'm gonna keep on. I'm gonna keep on doing this until there's sound. Yeah, you cannot hear it. Yeah, I was afraid of that. I seem to be afraid of many things. Capture audio, yes. Capture audio of nothing. And then, and only then, I can do this. Properties and Tormented Souls 2. Where's the game? Here's the game. Yippee! There we go. You guys didn't miss much because not a lot was going on in the audio department. So you know how it is. Anyways, let's get it going. Let's get it started in here. I love that little scale that they do in that song. Man, I wish the Black Eyed Peas would, be reunited. I've only heard like 4 or 5 songs from them, but all the songs that I, heard from them were really cool. Sounding Fix, oh yeah. Also, for those of you curious on what I'm eating some nuggets with some ranch and a salad. Look at this. Some nail action going on. The bike is US or us. Bikes are us, eh? It's noon already, but thick clouds cover the sky and everything is dim. Something must have been happening nearby because I can't escape that awful smell. My radio isn't picking up any channels, and the bikes stopped working. Oh, this is Miguel's diary. I checked the fuel. Give me fries on the side. Dun, 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 dun. The mechanical components and the battery. And everything seemed to be in order. Very strange. We'll have to continue on foot. It's only 30 miles or so. Holland make us walk further during training just for kicks. In the distance, in the direction of Villajes, I can see a thick layer of fog. Soldier, collect all of Miguel's thingies. I got an achievement. So it seems like he was the soldier. Interesting, eh? Oh yeah, also, Caroline almost died, but she's alive. But something tells us that maybe she shouldn't. So I don't really know. I know that sounds like a mean thing to say, eh? Oh, hi. Get that going, eh? I'm gonna take my distance, otherwise this thing is gonna kill me. Uh-oh. Camera angle, though. Neither him or me, eh? Ow. There you go. I'm almost there. Oh, he's alive. Take that, society. I can always just time whenever they want to do that. Give me that thinking. Oh, that didn't do that much, but here we go. I wonder if these are like... No, these are not fungi. I mean, that guy was pretty fun. That was a fun guy. But alas, you know. Let me see what else I can do. But yeah, there's a lot of spooky, scary stuff going on when it comes to like Caroline. Did I say Catherine? No, I said Caroline, yeah. I used to love playing on slides when I was younger. It brings back many beautiful memories for me. But yeah, there's indeed something funky going on. Apparently we were on stasis for like 14 years. Ain't that pretty wild? And also there are some traps going on, you know, everywhere. Because apparently we are gonna fight a guy called Pighead. And apparently that guy is really mean. Let me check the rest of the playground. Otherwise it's gonna be, you know, me being like, you know, did I get everything? Oh, let me get some seeds. There we go. The soil in this spot is too dry. Nothing can be planted here. I gotta water it down. Dude, you always was going to buy a Switch too because of Street Fighter 6. But then you saw that they just copied the Switch 1 system design, specifically the D-pad. It was like, nah. Oh, you mean like the actual D-pad? Yeah, that sucks. The D-pad is... No, man. That's not good. For fighting games that... Well, I mean, there are leverless... you know, arcade... well, they're not arcade sticks, but, you know, arcade... fight sticks, I guess, we can call them. There are leverless fight sticks, which basically replaces the lever with actual buttons. But I imagine that, you know, doing that in a controller is not as comfortable as it could be, you know. Doing, you know, either Shoryukens or like Hadouken inputs is not like, you know, the optimal way when it comes to like D-pads being buttons, you know, separate buttons. So, no thanks. I guess you could buy a fight kit that, well, not a fight kit, you know, an arcade stick that actually, like, you know, works with a Switch. Maybe one that you may have already may work, you know. But, you know, I wouldn't take that risk, you know. This dude. There you go. And another one. So if you don't mess up the timing, you know, killing the pigs is actually like pretty easy. Although I imagine that Pighead wouldn't really like me killing, you know, the pigs. Come here, piggy. There must be some traps lurking around in the shadows. So I must be attentive. Maybe. One thing that I'm thinking about is that maybe Pighead is not in the archives. Maybe he's actually like lurking around. Yeah, like, no thanks, bro. I was actually like thinking if even buying a Switch 1 is actually like a good idea or not. Maybe not. Maybe it may not be because it seems to be really close to being discontinued. So I really don't know. Probably a pig house, though I'm not so sure since there's no pigs around. And get it? There were no pigs around? No pigs around? Like the dog house? But I'm not so sure because there's no dogs around. Get it? Wow. Wow. I wonder what's that's a reference to, right? Wow. That actually makes me really happy, eh? I'm glad that they did that cheeky reference. Eh? So lovely, eh? Maybe it would have been funny if I inspected that while there were, like, you know, pigs around, eh? To commemorate the, you know, the meme. Eh? That was really good, eh? It kind of seemed like something was shining at the distance, eh? Yeah, hold off on the Switch one. Yeah, wait for like Black Friday or Cyber Monday for a Switch 2. I mean, maybe. Even though I wouldn't really like to, you know, buy games at like $60 each game. I know that there are some cool games, but I don't know. I guess I could buy the Switch 2, then wait for like an exploit to like happen. And then I could like finally be like, ah yes, I have my Switch 2 ready for like prime time. Prime time being hacking time, you know? I'm not longer getting sponsored by Nintendo if I keep this up, you know. Yeah, the games are like 70, 80 bucks. There's the Nintendo, like, you know, online thingy. There are many games, you know, on the thing. But if I buy it, I'm just gonna keep it like sealed until like a major exploit happens, and then I can, you know, hack the thing. Otherwise, I don't think I would just buy it to, like, you know, actually buy games on it or for it or play things in it. English, man, English sure is hard sometimes. Have I been here? Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the thing that I could do. Just wait for it, you know, for like a major exploit to happen, and then I can actually like turn on the game. I know that I would eventually just cave in and maybe just at the most buy the Nintendo online thingy. But I don't know. I don't want to buy $60 games, you know, if they're not worth it. Have I been here before? I feel like I've been here before. The sinks are stained with blood. Yeah, I have been here before. I think someone played a little game here, you know. Get it, eh? Somebody played a little game here, right? You could get MK Legacy Collection. It's like 50 bucks. I mean, yeah, but I would also have to wait for them to fix the game, you know. So it is a constant, you know, waiting game. Eh? But I guess it could be worth it, you know. Don't buy MK11 or MK1. No, definitely not. MK1 seems to be going for pretty cheap these days, which is pretty nice. Oh, look, it's Big Head in the thingy. And I could buy it on Steam. It actually goes for like lower than $20 nowadays. Seems to be electronically locked. Well, I know what I gotta do. I now know what I gotta do. Ooh wee ooh dee 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 body holly. Oh yeah, it's Friday, folks. Well, actually, it's not Friday. It's Sunday. But yeah, when's Black Friday again? I do have some you know, things to pay for. I still got, you know, my credit card to like pay for. So I better not get into more debt than what I actually, you know, I am now. Eh? But that's the thing that I gotta worry out for later. Yeah, buying a new console is not on my to-do list. Maybe a 3DS, because a friend of mine has a 3DS, like a hacked 3DS, and he wants us to play some games. You know, you can hack the 3DS. You can have like cool custom servers and everything and anything. Maybe if people, you know, that are like very smart figure out a way to actually like do crossplay between an emulator like a 3DS emulator and an actual 3DS, then, you know, it's gonna be easier that way. But, you know, Yeah, buying a new console is not on my to-do list. Unless the throne thingy actually gets like fully funded, then maybe I can buy it. But that's you know that's some wishful thinking right there, eh? People have been donating. People have already donated like well, I'm not gonna say enough, but because there's like a progress bar. But people have donated quite a lot to the Switch thingy, so and I'm grateful for that, you know. So thank you to everybody who has donated for the Switch One thingy on Throne. But the good thing is that Black Friday happens earlier than before, like a week before, and it's all week long. Well, that's pretty nice. That actually sounds pretty good. Man, these nuggets are really good. You know what I would buy? If I really happen to buy anything new, I think I would buy an automatic washing machine. Because it is true that washing your clothes, or like deep cleaning your clothes and deep washing them by hand, it is a workout and a half. And man, oh man, I'm kind of wishing to just pull the trigger on an automatic washing machine. But that's something that I gotta worry about it, later. I have been here before, have I? Like down here. I feel like I have. Yes, I came from here. Since I have a hammer, I mean, I know that I technically cannot. Well, I mean, I technically could just, break the doors, but I don't think that's in the cards. You gotta have ripped arms to wash by hand. Kinda, yeah. What I struggle a little bit is with just twisting the clothes sometimes. It has gotten like easier, as time went by. But yeah, you gotta have some resilience by doing that. It's kind of fun, I would say, but it does take quite the physical, physicality. Let me go here. Let me see if I can find some cool monsters over here. Oh look, everybody! It's the guy from GTA, from San Andreas. Yeah, they sell everything from electronics to appliances. That's nice. If I happen to actually find a good deal on an automatic washing machine, then I'm gonna pull the trigger on it, because it is those kinds of things. Look at that guy. Is this Pighead? He might be Pighead. There's nothing here that can help me. Everything here is just a detriment to me. Oh, some pavilion. That's nice. Yo, mister, are you alive? Oh well. Ooh, spooky. Anyway, what was he watching? VHS tape. VH1. Playground. Oh, don't mind if I take that. Can I put it here? No. I don't think I can put the VHS on many places. There's only a few that I know of. I don't know how, or I don't know what these are called in English. I don't know what these are called in English. I know that in Spanish we call them compass, but I know that a compass is also a thing that you can measure, angles with. Yeah, the ringus on the table. I have 5 days to pay my credit card. What do you call an abacus? Yeah, there we go. That's not a compass. An abacus. There we go. I was mistaking one for the other. This is an abacus. I remember that I I used to know how to use an abacus. They did teach me that on elementary school. I learned a ton of cool things on elementary school now that I think about it. I learned how to use an abacus. I learned how to count in you know, Mayan numbers, Greek numbers, not Greek numbers, Roman numbers, like Roman numerals, on Egyptian numbers as well. You know, the ones that have like a dot and then a slash and then two dots and like that. I remember doing that on elementary school. It was really fun. If you guys want to learn something cool, learn how to count on different number systems, not in different languages, but different number systems, like in you know, Greek numerals, Egyptian numbers, Mayan numbers as well. Those are pretty good. You know, throughout the stream, you guys will hear me say a lot, because these nuggets are fire. These nuggets are fire. I shouldn't eat and talk at the same time. Aha, got him. Got him. There you go. If you time this up better, yeah, you can definitely kill them, man. Ow. Got him, man. Yeah, I gotta wait a little bit for them to like actually reincorporate to themselves, and then and only then I can actually like get them. I like that the inventory, like the inventory. There we go. I like that the inventory actually spans whenever you need it. Like there's no item limit. You know, the list only grows, so that's pretty good. I imagine that it must have a limit, but I'm not about to test that limit because I cannot possibly do so with the limitations of the game. Because you gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Hello. Any enemies lurking around? Who in here remembers High School Musical, huh? I do. And that's just it, eh? I do. I remember High School Musical. Wouldn't it be fun? Oh, there we go, eh? Ooh, spooky, eh? I was gonna say, wouldn't it be funny if an enemy popped up from here? Let me go in here. Also, going back to the Nintendo talk, Nintendo shuts down all their eShops of all their previous consoles. The Xbox also does that on like PlayStation. That is true. PlayStation has been the only one who has, you know, carried over the PS3 and the PS Vita games, and that's pretty good, I would say. Ferocious appetite. School janitor's hog diary. His body is that of a young man, but he is barely 2 years old. His appetite grows by the day. I have brought him every stray I could capture during the early hours, but it's never enough for him. Despite eating constantly, he remains painfully thin. Where does he put it? He put it on the glutes. Yesterday I discovered something I had been dreading for a while. A torn school uniform, stained with blood. Very little remained, merely shredded materials, shoes, and a few strands of hair. I begin to suspect that God cannot hear me in this cursed place, no matter how much I pray. But yeah, you're right about that. PlayStation is the only one who actually carries over the online shop. I was gonna say online school, but no. Imagine PlayStation University. Just a bunch of folders on these shelves. Nothing too fancy. Nothing too extreme. Recording tape. Oh, what's here? Classroom 102. Cause you gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Elena, Leon, Elena, Leon, Elena, Leon. Look, everybody, it's the Assassin's Creed logo. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I guess I could technically brute force it, but you know, there's no real reason why I should. No way out. There's EO way out because that is a Russian E. Well, a Russian I. IO way out. Help! This message, help! It hurts. It's written in chalk. Is there no way out? Well, what about this, huh? No, not so smart now, are we, ghosts? Well, I should have figured that out. Play game. Awesome puppy down. That's pretty good. Where are the party people? Got him, man. Well, I mean, at least they're dead. My son, my son. Sometimes, Isabella's diary. Sometimes I think about the child I carried in my womb. You miscarried, Jesus Christ. The life that was taken from me to live far away. I think of him and wonder if he thinks of me, if he wonders where I am, as I picture where he could be. It comforts me to know that he doesn't have to see me as I am now, a shadow of my former self. May God take care of you always, my son, and wherever you are, may love travel with the wind and find you to caress your hair. That's pretty lovely, I would say. Pretty tragic, but you know, it is a lovely sentiment. Uh-oh, I'm gonna suffer the consequences of that. Also, these enemies remind me of those clowns from Carnival. That's pretty cool. I have heard that they were doing a one-up. Is that a one-up? I don't know. Like an arcade machine, like a commemorative arcade machine of Carnival, but I don't know what happened to it. Maybe it got shelved. Maybe that's something that it's out now. I don't know. If you guys are interested, then yeah, check it out. I don't know if Carnival has actually become a machine that you can buy now. I know that there may be some like motherboards like roaming around, but you know, doing the entire process of actually like, you know, outsourcing and getting the parts for that thing may not be the best of things. It may not be as straightforward. The teacher's table is very messy. I wonder if I'm gonna find something if I just keep spamming this, eh? I wonder if that's actually a case, because, you know, that's something that happened in RE2, and it says, you know, the captain's thing is very messy. So maybe I can find something cool in here, right? I'm gonna keep on doing this and talking to you guys. Just in case, you know? So yeah, how's your day, eh? So, final verdict. Should I get a Switch 2? Should I get a Switch 1 someday, maybe? I don't know. Should I buy a Steam Deck? Should I buy a ROG Ally? Should I buy anything to begin with? I don't think so. As I said, I'm thinking about buying an automatic washing machine. So maybe that's first, and then a Switch or something later. Yeah, I don't think there's anything over here. It would have been cool if it gave us anything as an Easter egg. But I think I have already, like, you know, inspected a lot. Right? So what do we have here? We have some nail thingies. We have a ruler, pencil, an eraser, and an apple. Apple bloom. Apple bloom. So you say Elena. What does this have to do with Elena? Maybe apple for Elena. But there's no R in ruler. And it's only like 3 syllables. Elena. Or Helena. I don't know. So that's a further down the line puzzle that we gotta do. MCR? MCR, eh? May cry devil, eh? MCR, maybe. So let's see. I have already gone here. Let me go here. What's the word thinking? I can say things are better off that way. So long and good night. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, what's the word that I can say? Yeah, I'm doing fine as how things are. My life without a Switch or a Switch 2 has been pretty good. So I imagine that I can still keep on living like that. But, you know, if you guys want to contribute to this throne thingy, I'm not gonna complain, you know? Nah, what? Nah. No, but I feel like it's okay, you know, the way that it is. If it happens, it happens, eh? But if it doesn't happen, then it won't happen, eh? It's a hit song by My Chemical Romance. Wow! Oh, MCR, My Chemical Romance. Wow, wow. I don't think I have actually, like, heard that song, eh? Pretty sad song, though. The most loneliest day of my life. Well, that's System Up and Down. Eh? Well, I'm glad that didn't kill me. But I'm gonna listen to that song, eh? Eventually, eh? Ooh, wee, ooh, dee 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 dee, body holly, eh? That's not My Chemical Romance, eh? Don't pop it down. I'm glad that they actually put that thing in there, even though I was, you know. They knew that you were gonna get hurt. Elena's note. Let's see. A reminder note written by Helena. Ooh, Elena body holly. The saddest part of this illness is that it makes me forget things. I've forgotten names, phone numbers, passwords. I had to resort to the class book to remember the names of children who have been in my class since first grade. I occasionally forget my own name. Elena, my name is Elena. To remember the combination to my locker, I have written myself a small riddle. A reminder note written by Helena. Oh, actually, that's the name, Elena. Oh, I didn't know, eh? Well, that makes it easier to remember the name of the song. I'm gonna listen to it after the stream. Because it actually sounds like a good name for a song, yeah? But you say it is a sad song, but you know, is it as sad as Danny California? You know, from you know, from the band Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know, I know that Danny California is one of those songs that is like, you know, really upbeat, and you know, people be like, you know, headbanging and being like, oh yeah, this song is cool, but you know, the lyrics of the song are actually quite, you know, not as happy as people may perceive the melody. I wonder. A sacred ark that safeguards ideas, lest the wind carry them away. A righteous guide who straightens the path of the sinner and the fool. Okay, the compass, the ruler. A meticulous voyager, who circles the world only to return where it began. I don't know what the name of that thing is. Wait, hold on. The compass is the thing that actually like makes a circle. What is the name of that arch ruler? I don't know how things are called in English. I'm sorry. But you know, that ruler that has like a semicircle. Red Hot Chili Peppers makes sad songs but upbeat sounding songs. That do be true. Yeah. A lot of people used to think that, you know, Losing My Religion was made by the Red Hot Chili Peppers for some reason. I guess they kind of sound alike, but not really. So the ruler, the circle ruler, the compass, one who peels the skin of those who hide their potential beneath the flesh. I don't know. The last one can be anything, eh? Yeah, so that message with the Tifa mode are actual lyrics from the song Helena. Oh, I didn't know. Interesting, eh? But yeah, it does sound kind of sad, eh? Ooh, wee, Buddy Holly. The game wouldn't dare to put the same crap twice in the same place, wouldn't it? I don't think so. What is Buddy Holly about? I haven't really paid attention to the song. So let's see. The most loneliest day of my life. What is the thing, and then this thing, and this can be whatever. But do I need to confirm anything, or? But I'm pretty sure that I had this. Sacred Ark. I'm sorry. There we go. And then we need the ruler. And what is the thing that peels things? Peels here. This? No. This? No. This? No. This? No. Maybe I gotta do something about it. Because what even is this? This is just a book, right? Shouldn't this unlock? Aha, Sacred Ark. Let's say force ideas. Lest the wind carry them away. Safeguards ideas. Huh? I don't know what that is. Oh, this is a sharpener, right? A pencil. Sacred Ark. Well, I mean, this is an ark. Sacred. I don't know if it's sacred. I believe this is a book. Do you guys believe that it may be from... Okay. Well, I mean... I guess you could say that whenever you open up a book, it creates an arc. Sure, and the thing that peels things away is definitely the sharpener. Whatever that may be. But we now have a fuse, and that's pretty good. Let me save just in case. Maybe they gave me a fuse because that was confusing, eh? I mean, it wasn't as obtuse as I'm, you know, making it sound. It's just that, you know, you would think that an arc would be like, you know, instead of the book. But yeah, you create an arc whenever you open up a book. And, you know, the things get blown by the air. You know what it means. Let's just go. Oh, Arc Riders. That game seems to be new. Well, I don't know if it's new. At first, I thought that Arc Riders was like an Atari game because the logo, like the color scheme that they have going on, it's very much reminiscent of Atari. You know, back in the day, you know, a lot of rainbow colors. And apparently, it is a shooter game, and it has become very, very popular. And that's as much as I know. You know, that is as much as I know about it. I haven't really played it. I don't know anything about it. But I wonder if there's like a controversy going on. It may be, actually. There may be. And if it is, then oops, eh? I don't think I need to put the fuse in any places over here. So let me just go here. But if there's any controversies, then, well, I mean, you know, it definitely happens. Oh, look at that guy. I wonder if I can somehow get these guys over here. Oh, they can actually get me instead. Run, 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 run. I better run. I'm gonna suffer the consequences of my actions. Ow. Can I get them both? No, I only got one. Ow. And then I died, eh? You saw a post from Samus of Yobity Games that it's an AI slot. Ooh, that sucks. Camera angles, man. Oh, there we go. I was gonna burp. Sorry. No, there you go. Sorry. Bless me. I didn't know about it though. Well, I mean, it sucks that that's the case, you know. I don't know how much AI, you know, is visible. You know, AI stuff is visible through the gameplay. But the fact that they're doing that is like really bad. I mean, I could technically just avoid this, guys. We're playing football. Goal! I don't really need to fight this, guys. So I'm just gonna go. I like killing things in games, but you know. Man, that's a shame. I mean, I don't know how good the game is by itself, by its own merits, but the fact that it is an AI slop. Man, what a shame. Shame on them, shame on their cow, shame on their crops. Beep, beep. Something tells me that their crops may not be as bountiful this year. But yeah, it sounds like a game that I wouldn't really want to play. Not because of the AI, that is a big, you know, reason. But, you know, I don't really play shooters that much, so. But it sucks that they are doing AI things like that. It sucks. It definitely sucks. So here I am. Have I gone places? Let me go here and see what's up. I imagine that as soon as I put up the VHS tape, I'm gonna be transported to another place. I need to put something something hexagonal here. So there's nothing much that I need to be doing here. But have you played it? Have y'all played Arc Riders? Let me know if you guys have. You really don't play shooters, just on-rail shooters. Yeah, on-rail shooters are really nice, and it is a very underrated category of you know, definitely an underrated genre of video games. People may say, "Yo, it's just the same. You just go there and then shoot things," but you know, it's fun to shoot at things. You play fighters mostly, yeah. I need to get back into playing fighting games. I mean, I technically already did. And sometimes beat 'em ups and horror games, yeah. I do play horror games the most. And then I play fighting games and then beat 'em ups. Or like, you know, games like the Yakuza games. I did technically play a fighting game yesterday and the day before that. I was playing Judgment, the game Judgment from you know, Sega, you know, from the same makers of the same creators of Yakuza, the Yakuza series. It is basically a spin-off, although it can technically be considered its own thing, but it has the same, you know, engine and thingy, whatever. And what Sega does is because Sega is Sega, they can put games they have published before in Yakuza games. And they often tend to put Beat to a Fighter in their games, in the Yakuza games, at least in the newer ones. Oh, Castlevania Judgment. No, I have never played a Castlevania game, which I definitely should someday. Ow, my head. Ouchies. There we go. I'm fine. Let me onboard this thing. And yeah, I was playing Judgment, and two of the games that they have in there are Virtua Fighter and oh, hello. Ow. I was gonna get gotten anyway. Time to do this instead. Ow. Oh, come on. I couldn't actually, like, run away. Well, I mean, dodge. Because for some reason, Caroline wasn't aiming. We didn't miss much. But let's just go right there. Castlevania had a fighting game. I didn't know Castlevania had a fighting game. Oh, man. I might check it out. You have it? That's nice. Yeah, I might check it out then. I didn't know Castlevania had a fighting game. That sounds nice. That sounds, in paper, as cool as hearing out that... as cool as hearing that... Hold on. Did I go here yet? I don't think I've been here yet. Let me see. It sounds just as cool as hearing that... look from the other side. That Star Wars had a fighting game. But, you know... We all know how that went. I mean, I don't feel like, you know, Star Wars Masters of what was the name? Terankasi, something about that. You know, the fighting game, the Star Wars fighting game for the PS1. I don't feel like it was that bad. It is funny to just try to do ring outs and stuff in that game. It's really silly. Don't unlock. Oh no, not Teraskasi, yeah, Teraskasi. Yeah, I remember that game. I remember having fun with it because, you know, part of it is that, you know, when you're like a kid, you have fun with everything. But I remember like being, you know, very entertained by the fact that you can do ring outs, and sometimes you can juggle the enemy like really funnily, and that's what made it fun for me. But I know that it is indeed a bad game. Well, I mean, a bad fighting game. A bad game? I mean, it could be debated. But it is a funky game. 100% of the time you'll ring out yourself in Teraskasi. Yeah, I remember being, you know, having fun with that as well, because, you know, you saw the thing falling, you know. Character falls and then the kid laughs, you know. Like, haha, he fell, haha, look at Skywalker falling, haha. Look at Chewbacca just dying, haha. Funny, eh? You know, even if it was my own character, I just had fun watching them fall. I'm very easy to entertain. I'm definitely very easy to entertain. And yeah, I was playing Judgment, and as I said, two of the fighting games that you can play in there are Virtua Fighter 5, and then you can also play Fighting Vipers. I have never played Fighting Vipers before, and man oh man, I didn't think it was gonna be as hard as it actually like was. It may have been my fault because I didn't actually like check if I was playing on the hard difficulty. Like there are different machines in different like locations of the map of Kamurocho, the city of Judgment and hold on, I gotta wait for this thing to be killed by the thing. Why didn't the trap not set up? Well, set up. I don't know. Why did the trap not work? Hello. Ow. Well, I'm glad that the trap didn't kill me. Ow. Well, that again, eh? But yeah, I didn't think that fighting Vipers was gonna be as hard as it was. But yeah, each arcade cabinet that you can find of many games, you can choose the difficulty depending on the arcade cabinet. I may have chosen the hardest one because that actually was like quite a hard game. You only have 2 buttons, and of course it didn't knew any combos. You can basically just make things as you go. And some of the later enemies are actually like pretty hard. They tend to grab you a lot, and there is no grab break. There's no tech out, you know. Ooh. Virtua Hard is hard as heck, yeah, definitely. The good thing about Virtua Fighter 5 is the fact that you can definitely tech your enemies, you know. You can tech the grabs. Fighting Vipers doesn't have that. If you get grabbed, you get grabbed, and it's very easy for you to get grabbed by the enemy. If you guard, the enemy automatically grabs you. If you get too close, the enemy automatically grabs you, you know. You get very much comboed by everything and anything in that game. But as I said, it may have been my fault for maybe, you know, selecting the hardest difficulty. Not Virtua Fighter, there is another fighting game called Virtua On. Yeah, Virtua On, I remember Virtua On. Wait, isn't Virtua On a racing game? I believe Virtua On is a racing game, isn't it? Which one was a racing game? I do not remember, but I remember that there was a racing game with that name. No, it's a fighter. Then which one was the racing game in the Virtua series? I know there's Virtua Cop, there's Virtua Fighter, there's Virtua On, but which one is the you know, the one which you race? Ooh, spooky. Right here. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. I gotta time that better, otherwise it's gonna be the death of me, as it has been for the past couple of months. Let me see if I can bait. Oh well, actually no, I cannot. That thing is actually too close now. Oh, come on. Let me time it right, everybody. There you go. And then another one. Oh, he's still not dead yet, by the way. There you go. On one-on-one, this is nice. This is a nice thing, you know. Not so much whenever you are like dealing with your enemies. Oh, it even has a core there. Virtua Fighter 2, though, you played it on max difficulty. It took you like 2 hours to beat the Kage, yeah. It took me almost 50 minutes to beat my first ever playthrough of Fighting Vipers, actually. I was just 1 minute below the second place in the ranks. You know, whenever you play fighting games and then you see the leaderboard, like at the end of the results screen, and then you see, you know, that in the second place there was like 50 minutes, like 55 minutes third place, and then you wonder, how could anybody just, you know, take that amount of time to actually like finish a fighting game? But it happens. If it is your first playthrough, it definitely can happen. Dude will Isuna drop you all the time. Isuna drop. Well, that's not the drop. That is the drop, but not the Isuna drop. What was that game? The fighting game that was also a battle royale. I know that I used to play it. It was like a suplexing game that Epic Games did, but then eventually people just got bored of it. I do not remember the name of it, but I do remember that you could Isuna drop people in that game quite a lot. I just do not remember the name of the game, but I know that it definitely felt pretty hard. Rumbleverse, there you go. Thank you. Man, what happened to that game? It seemed pretty good. People may say, yo, maybe they needed more collaborations. Maybe they needed more moves. I don't know. I guess the fighting system was just a little bit like broken, if you really know what to do. Steve would stream it in like every night, though. But I mean, it was a fun game. Not so much so if you keep on losing, but it was a cool game, you know. At least I thought that it was really fun. But I know that you can very much easily lose in that game. Hair has been drawn on the blackboard with chalk. Hair. The tails are jam and can't be moved. I don't think I have anything for it. Maybe I need some kind of oil. Does this thing work, Pop? Sure does. I just oiled it. Interesting. Can I unjump them by doing this? I mean, technically speaking, can I not just cut the wires with this? Well, I mean, I guess they're too hard, you know. So there's another puzzle in here for later. There's a ton of puzzles that we still need to do. Coffee. Lock from the other side. What's in my path now? Oh, it's just a bench. Lama. I cannot see anything. If there's a trap, I'm not gonna be able to see it. But yeah, I wonder why Rumbleverse actually like flopped in the end. It seemed like a really cool game, but not many people talk about it. Maybe it has become a hidden gem. I don't know if the game's still like up. Can you still play Rumbleverse? I hope you can. It is too dark. There's nothing in the chalkboard. Glad there's no traps in here. The pig mask. My son is only 6 months old, but already he looks like a 10-year-old boy. School janitors love. His appetite for meat is insatiable. I've hidden him away at the school, but let him wander around at night. Once everyone has left. He found a plastic pig mask in the confiscated items locker and liked it so much that he hasn't taken it off. Not even while sleeping. I'm not proud to admit it, but if he decided never to take off that mask, it would be a relief. Wow. His bed was once again covered in blood. It was the third stray cat he had feasted upon. Even the bones he consumed. Wow. Oh, you're watching the NFL game right now, and day after the first quarter or a break in the second. They put the Smiths on How Soon Is Now. The Smiths, I'm still yet to listen to many of their songs. I have only listened to some of their songs. But the ones that I've listened to are pretty cool. Storage room 201. Insecticide. Small can filled insecticide. Interesting. I definitely would have missed it if I didn't. Oh, there's a trap. I definitely would have missed it if I didn't inspect it. Is there anything else in here? I guess not. Unlocked. I like that little robotic voice in the House of the Dead one that says unlocked. It sounds so silly. Love it with a passion. Of Christ, Did I really just not take these things and then throw them away? Door unlocked. Yeah, they kept it in the remake. It doesn't sound as robotic as it once was, but it sounds funny. Unlocked. Ding-a-ding. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding. Did I find anything here? No. I don't think I've been here. Have I? Yes, I have. I can go there and I can go here. So I've only found an insecticide. What can I do about it? Or with it? Or, you know, in it? Still yet to know that. I don't think I can combine the insecticide with one of my weapons. Still yet to know what I need to do with it. So I guess it's just a matter of revisiting things. I wonder if the insecticide is actually... Hold on. No, it's just a can. There's nothing really else to it. Could it possibly be that the insecticide can be used here? I don't think I've actually, explored the lower half of this place. I need some oil. I need oil. I need oil. Hello, my name is the US. Let me go and explore the lower half. I'm still yet to go here. I forgot to mention it, but the salad that I'm eating also has cucumber, and man, cucumber is really nice. Are there any traps around? I hope not. Isabella's diary, no longer the Lucia I know. Oh yeah, that's also a thing that you missed on the last stream. Lucia, the nun, and Caroline's therapist is, you know, the sister of the bad nun that, you know, tries to kill us. Interesting. Today I visited Mother Lucia. To my sorrow, I was shocked to see her face gaunt, her gesture tense, her words cruel and venomous. She must have changed so slowly that I could not see it. Lucia, my sister, I was once a witness to the good you did for the helpless. I watched as you cured diseases with science in God's name. You were the one who took care of me when our parents died. No one wanted to help us. There we go. And the world turned against us. Jesus Christ, my English. I believed in you and your sacred connection with the Lord, but you have gone somewhere that I can no longer reach. I have made a terrible mistake. This has all been a terrible mistake. Caroline, Anna, I'm so sorry. Interesting. Collect all thingies, I collected all thingies, but I don't know if these are all Mother Lucia's or Anna's thingies. I don't know. Look at these tiles. This tile is really cool. Let's go to the rush room. We gotta retouch our makeup. There's something in the cage, but I can't reach it. You want me to do this? You want me to do this? This? And not combine anything with anything? I think cannot be used here. I think cannot be used here. I mean, what is it that you want me to do? Ooh, I don't know what I need to do. It would be lovely if the light didn't go out when I'm examining things. What does it say? You made me do this. Did I? I don't remember. Oh, it's the crabs, it's a crab people, talk like crab, act like people. I'm in danger. There we go. Oh, thanks for the popping down. The popping down. The smell is terrible. There you go. Look at the crab. The crab people. There's a thingy over here. I'm still yet to do the puzzle over here. But there may be a solution for everything. What do the symbols mean? The thing and the thing, my controller disconnected. There we go. So that plus that. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. This game needs to keep their light on while examining things. Maybe dim it a little bit, but don't just outright just turn it on. Minus this plus this minus this. So that would be and then the thing. Girl, I'm trying to do it by memory, but it's not working. Ooh, it's definitely not working. So whatever there was on the top one is not there anymore. Whatever there was on the bottom one is not there anymore. As well as the one on the right. And the top one maybe? So maybe the one on the left, the one on the top. The one on the left, the one on the top. The one at the bottom one. And that's it, I believe. Yeah, the one on the left. The center left one. The one at the top. And then the one at the bottom one. Like the left one, bottom one. I need a lighter. There we go. Yippee! We did it by memory. Time to move on. I'm glad that my brain still works. Somehow. Am I gonna fight the big thingy? I may. Look at them hands. Oh, I have the insecticide right now. This item cannot be used here. Do I need... I mean, I imagine that I need to spray it with something. I don't have the bottle. Do I? No. I should have kept the bottle with me. Well, there's something that I can do here. But I need something to spray the insecticide with. Who's crying? What are you crying? Stop crying. Are you the one crying? Stop crying. Nah. Schoolyard, the other side. There's no map for this place. Look, everybody, I'm in Sunny Hill. I hear the enemy. Oh, this is spooky, 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 eh? Oh wait, I think that's the pig here. Oh, are we gonna get chased? Uh-oh. God, is the thing we're in trouble now. I'll try and see if I can go in here. Surprisingly, again, even though it is the same layout, it still counts as me not having the... Ow. Ow. I'm gonna try to deal with this. Let me get some poppy down. There we go. As soon as they're rising on a 45-degree angle, I'm gonna be fine. And another one. There you go. Maybe if I can get them with a shotgun shell first, I can, you know, get that going. But I wonder if the traps are still here in this side of the pond. Come on, I could basically just grab this thing and then put the insecticide there. I mean, unless it is a gas-based one. The picture has been drawn from the frame. Oh man, I should have taken a picture of that thingy. But I mean, I technically saw the pictograph already, so maybe I should just, you know, search it in my mind, eh? And that's all still symbols, possibly. Because we saw this, you know, the solution of the puzzle in the other world. I'm not gonna go back and then you know, and then do the thing again. Let's see. So the one for the school is... No, that's not the one. Yeah, here we go. So you was doing your hair. You haven't gotten a haircut since May, I think. So it was just because your eyes so sticky. Yeah. It's because it is what the cool you know kids say. It is very demure or whatever. I don't know what the kids say. Okay, it seems like the solution to this puzzle is actually like pretty different. Okay, but yeah, the solution to this puzzle seems to be quite different from the thingies. A snail has been drawn on the blackboard with chalk. Oh, so it wants us to do the opposite of the symbols in the other world. Well, I get the reasoning behind it. I'm just gonna straight up doing it like this because, as I said, we have already like found the solution. It's just so that I didn't take a picture of it. But here we go. Also, why are the dials so ghostly? It looks pretty cool, but it's scary. It's very scary. Fire. Like this game. This game is fire. I feel like this is okay. And then the sun. This is not the sun. Is that it? No, I feel like I'm mistaking one thing for the other. It's locked. Maybe maybe the symbols change depending on the difficulty. It just so happened that I didn't take a picture of the symbols. I mean, at this point, I feel like it would be easy if I just go back instead of just trying to do it like that. I don't know. Maybe I... Let's hold on a little bit. And if not, then we can do this puzzle later. I believe it. Maybe yes, maybe not. We're in class 201, right? Or where are we exactly? Because yeah, as I said, maybe the symbols change according to the solution that we technically found. It should be this. Maybe it's this. Oh, there we go. There's only a dead bird here. Well, at least we now know. Anything else that I may find over here? I don't think so. But I like this kind of ambience. It does remind me a lot of Silent Hill 1. Okay. I'm glad that I did that at the last moment. We can definitely kill this guy now, but it's gonna be, not necessary. Also, I think. Ow. I'm just gonna go. I don't know if this is the big mask or if he's not. But I'm just gonna go. As long as we can avoid him, we're gonna be fine. That's the west corridor. I don't think I can go on the other side. Oh, hello. Ow. I mean, I could try and see, but I feel like it's gonna be a waste of time. Excuse me. Let's see. What about here? Classroom 2 or 3? I need to find the... what is it called? The map for this place. Hello. Look at this dude. Toad figurine. Bop. I sincerely doubt that there's gonna be a saving spot in this dimension. It would be too funky, too clunky, too chunky. So I got the toad figurine. A small metal toad figurine on a hexagonal base, so we can put that thing that we need to put on the thing. The thing of the thing. Gotta keep on going. Excuse me. I'm kind of tempted to just go back and then save, just in case. I feel like that is the thing that I will do. Oh, hello. Hello, guy. It is the Phantom of the Opera. I still haven't found the thing to use the insecticide on, or with. Or maybe I just need to take off the cap. I don't think that's the case. Yeah, I may need to combine it with something. Let's go. So where was that that thing that we needed? I'm gonna try and see if I can somehow kill the space ghost. I was gonna say. I'm gonna try and see if I can kill the pig head. It may not be possible, but you know, it's one of those things that you gotta risk in order to get a reward. So is the name of the system risk and reward. Yeah, here was the puzzle that we needed. I forgot to take a picture or a note of this thing. So yeah, the opposite of peace is war, of cold is fire, female male, the moon and the sun, and then sad to happy. Pretty straightforward. Hawk figurine. Hawk to a figurine, eh? When was the last time that you guys heard about Hawk to a? It's been a while, eh? You gotta watch out. There we go. These nuggets are really nice. I have already said it before, but you know, I enjoy them a bunch. Also, wasn't there a way for me to save here? No, that's in the storage room, class O2. I'm gonna go save just in case. I don't think I benefit a lot by trying to get the pig head, but I can always try. I don't know, eh? I feel like it's gonna be a waste of time and effort and maybe money on the end of Pig Head, because he has to buy new clouds to actually like get things pierced, you know, the claw. Interesting that it is, you know, written claw, but it's pronounced claw. But hey, I don't make the rules when it comes to like English. You know how it often be. So let's see. I imagine that the rest of the figurines that we need are very much in the other part, the other side. I'm gonna try to not use the hand cannon just now. That's definitely one of the weapons that you must save at the end, you know, for the end of the game, and maybe potentially never use it. It do be like that when it comes to like, you know, horror games. You save something for later and then never ever use it. Which could be cool if you can like carry over things to like a sequel. Like, oh yeah, I saved this item for like later. I'm glad that I saved it and never used it, and then you can get it back on the sequel. Having a game that does that would be lovely. It may be a little bit of a nightmare to program, but you know how it be. I imagine that when it comes to Big Head, trying to get everything and anything is gonna be like a, you know, a nightmare and a half. So that guy is over there. Maybe I can avoid. Oh, there's something over here. Hold on. Let me see. Did I enter here? I don't think I did. Yeah, there's something here. I completely missed it. Or maybe the game lowered it up again for me. I don't know. Games can be really unpredictable that way. Ow. So where's the exit? Well, I mean the other door to go to the other place. Oh, here it is. I could have gone the other way. Is the big head gonna follow me? It would have been really funky if it actually like followed me all the way down. Maybe this is one of those situations in which, you know, actually knowing the layout of your level would be beneficial. Now look at this Silent Hill-esque, you know, camera angles. I love it. There might be traps, so I gotta be careful. Maybe a boss fight is in order? So here's the lobby. Oh, hello. Ow. Oh, there's more than one. Let me do one of these. On the... Well, I mean, you can attack twice. This is something that I do like about these enemies. Maybe some people would disagree, but the fact that they don't wait for their turn to actually like do something is very much appreciated, you know. Some enemy systems would be like, oh yeah, I gotta wait for this enemy to, you know, finish their attack so that I can attack. But not in here. You can definitely get comboed, and I somehow appreciate that, you know. I like that they don't be like, you know, they don't definitely toy with you. So here we go. I don't know if it makes sense. So what cool events are gonna be going down for the rest of the year? I know that the NFL is going on right now. I don't really watch it, but I'm glad that, you know, you guys are doing it, you know, watching the thing. For those of you who watched it. But what other cool event is gonna be going down this year? I know that there's the Oscars. I don't know if the Oscars have already happened. You know, I don't know if they have already passed. They may have, they may not have. I really don't know. Follow me. There might be two of them, man. Ow. There are indeed two of them, man. We have confirmed it. The number. I may start blasting like crazy once I find the other guys. Like this. I do wonder though, if they attack me at the same time, would I die? Just like that? I really don't know. So I'm gonna keep myself on caution, just in case. Just to, you know, prove the theory. Let's see. So this is not the big head, these are just the guys. Let me do this instead. So anyway, so you started blasting, eh? So that's why the game was giving me so many shotgun shells. They knew I was gonna need them. I have technically, you know, not been using too many things. So anyway, so you're starting blasting, yeah? I do wonder if a melee only run is possible in this game. It definitely may be, but you know. Nails, oh thank you. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. And thus I blasted. Let's see, where does this take me? This takes me to Death and Destruction. Oh, this is the director's room, so Pighead is gonna be really close by. Because the archives room is really close. This is the archive room. Insecticide sprayer empty. Well, never fear, because I have just the thing for you. An empty insecticide. Damas. There you go. A field insecticide sprayer. A field, not a field. There we go. I imagine that we're gonna find the key that we need there. Some nails, thank you. Whenever I see a wheelchair in games, I immediately think of Oswald Spencer. There we go. I was gonna say Expenser, but no, he's not expensive. Well, I mean, I guess keeping him alive was expensive until Wesker said, "Nah." Look at this decor. I don't think there's anything else that we need to be doing here. So it's time to see what else goes on in the place of the place. Me when I start blasting. I hope that no new enemies have spawned here. There we go. Well, I'm glad that my prayers weren't answered. There's still the 2 enemies on the upper floor, though, so that's something that I gotta watch out for. I'm tapping the A button like crazy because I wanna get inside the room as soon as possible. I've already been here. I did the puzzle here. Me when I start blasting. Let's get to the other side. To the other room. Run, 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 run. I get and run. I get and run. Then I enter the nearest door. Please let me go. I wanna go. There we go. Yippee! We survived. Now let's get this thing going. Some bug action going. All the flies are dead. Every planet we reach is dead. And let's go back. Check that symbolism out there. The flies were a cage. Fly figurine. There's nothing left to do here. So I have 3 of this. I don't think there's anything else that I could have done on the other side, maybe. I really don't know what the order of the things is gonna be. Where did I need to put the thing in the thing? Over here, maybe. Let's see. There's still some things that I can put here. I don't know if the dial thing is on, you know, thing that can be done here. Oh wait, no, I have already done the thing here. Just wanna, yeah, there's nothing else to do in here. So let's go back to the first floor. We're bound to find something cool there. How cool? I don't know. You tell me. There's also the science lab. I feel like that's the place in which we gotta go. To which we gotta go. There we go. Look at those guys going there. They think they own the place. They couldn't be any more wrong. Mwahaha. Eh. Muhehehe, says the cat. I love that little cat that says muhehehe. So since this is the lobby, that is the couture room, Look at the skeleton, eh? Science lab. Hello, eh? Oh, come on, eh? There we go. Gotta start using more of my ammunition, otherwise I'm gonna die, I'm gonna perish. The strong will devour the weak. Oh, I feel like that's the... Oh, there's 4 of these. I'm still missing 1. So this is the... thingy. So that's the hog. So the fly is gonna be up down here. And then this thing is gonna be over here. Unless it wants it to be like, you know, like... This thing is gonna be on top. Unless, as I said, it wants us to be like, each animal that is looking to eat the other one is gonna be looking at each other. Possibly. I don't know. All I know is that I still need another one, and I actually don't know where to get it. I really don't know. I really like this image. I really like this image. Let's see. Sorry, I was eating a little bit of my actually, let me chomp more of my nuggets. So where do I gotta go now? I gotta put this thing somewhere. School playground. Dual tape. I don't remember a place in which I could put a tape. Maybe over here. Let's go to the basement and see what's up. I mean, technically speaking, if we went to the basement, we will see what's down. But you know, tomato. And Hakuna Matata, right? Here we go. I imagine that there's gonna be a ton of more enemies that have respawned over here on spawn, like period, you know. But even so, the game does, you know, make a good use of sound clues. Like, you can definitely hear when there's an enemy and when an enemy has detected you. Like so. Hello? Ah, it's just a crab. Actually, no. Oh, come on, eh? And kaboom. Well, that took a while. Let me get some Povidon action going on. If anything, what's actually like making me, you know, what I'm wasting more are healing items. And that's something that I gotta watch out for too. Lockers are locked away and everything is perishing. Let me see what I can do here. Hopefully there's not another enemy over here. Thank you. Maybe over here? I don't know. A shelf is full of cleaning supplies. Oh, here it is, actually. Look at this hand. This item cannot be used here. Fool's playground. So the thing said, yo, kill my child and then give me something, but I don't know what that something is. Those are the archives that I have yet to discover. Yeah, shake the hand. Just be like, high five. Dun, 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 dun. I love it. Look at this dude. He's just chilling. A lot of mannequins have been thrown out. I don't think I have gone here. This is bad. Alright. I was gonna say I don't think I've gone here before. Ow. And we are back here again. Back at it again. Damn, Daniel, back at it again. I feel this guy is dead, yes. Damn, Daniel. Eh? So yeah, I have not gone here. Oh, some more gasoline. This is gonna come in handy whenever I need to use my chainsaw. School janitor's Hobbs diary. The decision. Why does God punish me? I merely decided to that my beloved Magdalena become with English. I merely decided that my beloved Magdalena become with child to fulfill the holy mission of God. I wish to be part of God's sacred plan, to be part of something greater than myself. I finally see it. God is not in this place. How many children has my son devoured because of me? I have made my decision. I must kill him. I must kill my own son, and do it soon, because he already suspects my intentions. I can tell by the way he looks at me, the way his body shifts as he stands in the corner of the room, watching me through that cursed mask, like a cat stalking its prey. I've seen what he can do with those knives. I must be cautious and wait for a moment to strike him from behind. It would have been cool if the end, if the note ended, right then and there before he could finish it, because that can only mean that he didn't make it, Oh, so this takes me back to the lobby. Interesting. I have already done anything over here. And this is the place that takes us to the archives. Maybe there's something in class 103. Let us go there and see it. That rhymed, because I am Herobrine, rap guy. What if for anybody who has a dog, what if your dog came to you and be like, yo, I am Herobrine. Ooh, what would you guys do? What would you guys do if it came out to be like your dog is Herobrine? I don't know what I would do. Oh, look at that dude. Are you there? It was definitely not that, and the camera wasn't alive. I feel like that would be one of the most spookiest things in the human history, in the canine history. My dog was Herobrine. That time in which I discovered that my dog was Herobrine. So I do gotta go here. Okay, you force of nature, follow me. I'm a force of nature, said the scout. Let me take a little bit of my. Let me eat my last nugget. Cheers, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm almost. Oh man, nuggets are so nice. And salads are also as well. Salads rule. I love my salads. I'm still yet to put something in her hand. No, I cannot really do anything just yet with that. Let's see. Is there anything stuck in here? I don't think so. If not here, then where? I saw that there was something here that I could have done. There's the seeds that I cannot really plant just yet. I don't know what this is. The Y and S. Oh wait, hold on. I think I know what I can do. I just now remember the possibilities of the human spirit, the unbreakable human spirit. Who's gonna go? As long as that guy doesn't really, like, you know, hurt me, I'm gonna be fine. But all men do, eh? They're all the same. Ah. Oh wait, hold on, that was the kindergarten. That some people say kindergarten, but I don't know which one is like the correct one. That guy was just spinning, eh? Imagine being able to spin like that. Uh-oh. My controller disconnected at the worst time possible. Oh, hold on. There you go. There's another one. I'm sure about it. Just as just like Hypno used to say, "Come, little children, come with me," or "Come to me." I don't know. And so their lives have ended. Maybe the real villain was us all the way, you know? Do you guys remember that creepypasta of Hypno? I remember. It was really funny. Okay, let's put the VHS tape here. This doesn't look as big as it actually. Hypno, the Pokemon Hypno, the one that has a pendulum. There was a creepypasta saying that Hypno used to like hypnotize children and then kill them. You know how creepypastas usually are. It has a song. Somebody make a lyrics for the Lavender Town song, and supposedly it is Hypno who's singing it, but you know, it's really serious. Wow, look at this. You know, the yellow one, the one that has like a pendulum, as I said. Let's see. What can we do over here? So this do be the playground. I imagine that. You think I saw the red mist one? Red mist is the Squidward one. You know, the one with the guy that says the red mist is coming. I usually interpret that as both as what happens whenever Squidward does the thing that he does, because if you know what happens, you know that why that mist is red. But people say that the red mist is also like a fog that affects everybody and something and something and something. But I always thought that the red mist, you know, signified whatever happens whenever Squidward does the thing he does at the end of the video. Because if you know, you know. Oh, look at these tires. They must be tired. It all seems suitable for planting. Well, don't mind if I do. I don't even know if the seats actually like fell from the bag. Maybe they just animated it like swinging and then, you know, that's just it. It will take a long time to grow. But I mean, we're in the past, so in the present they must already be grown up, I feel. I wonder if there's anything else that we can do here. It kinda seems so. Homero Simpson, eh? Kinda seems like it. Homero like it, eh? Homer. But that was like when creepypastas were really popular. Yeah, back in the day. Those times have already passed. Although, works, you know, life works in cycles, so I imagine that creepypastas are gonna become popular again, hopefully soon. Hello. Juked him, eh? What's your favorite creepypasta, everybody? Let me know what's your favorite creepypasta. I liked the one about Godzilla pretty much. I like the Godzilla game one. I liked the... Well, I mean, Lavender Town is a classic. Is it Lavender or Lavender? I don't remember. I think it's Lavender. I don't know. I like Lavender Town. I haven't read Psychosis. Not like the like the Alfred Hitchcock one, but there is like a creepypasta called Psychosis, and apparently it's pretty good, according to one of my friends. But you know how it is. Okay, everybody follow me. Ow, it still hurt me. And I'm dead, eh? Oh, it's only gonna be a matter of finding out, you know, how much exactly we missed. I think I didn't get the things on the other side just yet. Yeah, I'm still yet to find the other thing. Well, time to go back to that place again. Yeah, this guy was swinging, eh? Where was it again? It was over here, I believe. Was it? I'm in the first floor, right? Yeah, I gotta go to the second one. Guy was swinging, and I wasn't blasting it. It wasn't so much the fact that he was swinging. It was much more so the fact that I wasn't blasting it. I'm about to hit something, yeah. I'm gonna swing my arms in a windmill action, and if it hits you, then it's gonna be your fault. That's what he said. Well, I mean, now that we know what we need to do, we can do it like faster now. So is the power of knowledge. Knowledge. Yeah, because these things are actually still... Yeah. So maybe after I... Well, I mean, what time is it? It's still a little bit early, yeah. Maybe after I get the thing, I can come back and do the thing. Prepare my shotgun, just in case. I don't think I will need it, but you know. We think many things, and we say many things. Gonna give that guy doing his thing. Oh yeah, I should pick this up actually. I'm glad that I came here. Let's go back to the first floor. Get on the floor. Ah, did you see that, eh? Come on, get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Come on, get. Remix. There's nothing over there. Or maybe there could be. It's just a matter of believing it. No, there's nothing. There's never always anything. There's never always anything. What a sentence. Come on, y'all. I thought that he was closer than what he was. Ow. Ow. Could I very cheekily do one of these, eh? No, I shouldn't. I definitely should not. Can I... And then... is it true that I cannot do that? There you go. Well, I'm in danger already again. This is going very poorly. I should have busted out the chainsaw. Well, I guess it's time again for me to like load the game. It's gonna end up the same, plus we're wasting a ton of resources. Well, time again to try that again. Look at my hammer. I'm Amy Rose. Speaking about Amy Rose and going back to the topic of virtua, not virtua fighter, fighting vipers. Did y'all know that Sonic and Tails are inside Fighting Vipers? I know that Pepsi Man is in Fighting Vipers, but it's interesting that we didn't know until now, until very recently, that Sonic and Tails are in Fighting Vipers. Pretty cool, right? And I wonder why people didn't know about it like back in the day. Like, how did they discover that Sonic and Tails were still hitting in the game? And why did they not found them? How did they not found them until now? It kind of makes you think how there must be very much a lot of mysteries that we haven't found in games that we think that we know 100%. It's always a mystery. It's always a miracle. Wing, wing, wing. There we go. Oh, I gotta get the nail thingies. Hold on. I'm doing fine. I shouldn't heal beforehand. Coil nails, coil nails. Gotta get them nails done. Did you see that? That's what's called being a gamer. Shotgun time. I do wonder if this school was actually a real school that was obviously not the other side, but you know, I wonder if the guys who made this game based this school in a real school. Didn't mean to shoot another one, but sure. There we go, and then... There you go, eh? That went pretty good, eh? If I say so myself, eh? Okay, moving on, eh? So we've already been here. Let us go where we actually need to go to. I don't think we can find anything extra if we go the other way. But I can always just check, you know. Give me the nails, give me the thingy. There's nothing else that I need to be doing here. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm having a hiccup. We wanna hip the cup. The hiccup. I said hip, hop, the hip it to the hip it, don't stop, the music to the rhythm, and the wiggity beat. I said okay, hi. Do you guys remember that song, the I said hey? I remember that song. It was pretty lovely. I actually don't know if they actually did an English version of that song. Maybe they did. I'm not so sure about it. But for those of you who know, let me know. There's a lot of good hits, a lot of good, cool songs from the 2000s, from the middle of the 2000s, that we all remember with a ton of love. Bad Dutch. Like the Asereje one is actually one of those. There's Mambo number 5, you know? Mambo number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not the right door that I went through. There's a reference to Mambo number 5 on the anime called City. I watched it and it's pretty good. If you guys want a cool anime to watch, watch City. It is pretty funky. Yeah. Come in and then get the thing done. Time to spray and pray. Here we go, boys. And what do we need to do after this? I actually do not remember. But we need to do something, eh? Oh yeah, we gotta go to the kindergarten thingy, and then plant the seeds. The seeds of the past, they grow so fast. And that is a My Little Pony song. Technically speaking, it is a Christmas song, but you know. It would be cool if you could like run faster without anything equipped. But you know, that's a thing that may not be a reality. Reality could be anything that I want it to be, says the guy. There was something else that we could have done on the basement, but that only unlocks what is it called? A shortcut. Oh, you can actually like kill them this way. I didn't know. Well, you stay there. You cause trouble to nobody. Oh, look at this dude. Oh, come on, do you, eh? Look at that laughter, eh? Anytime you want. There you go. Fascinating, eh? Let me put the thing over here. Maybe I could play Mario World one of these days. I would love to play Mario World. I would love to play the OG Mario Brothers. Could you believe that I've never actually finished the Lost Levels? I have never actually finished Lost Levels before. Maybe that's something that I can do on stream and be like, ah yes, I'm gonna pop a vein, you know, on my neck because of dying and dying over and over again. The seeds of the past, they grow so fast. I don't think there's anything else that I need to be doing here, so I'm just gonna go. Could be cool if there was a way to actually like kill the enemies that are on the other side in the present by going here. I'm on caution. I gotta fix that. There we go. You do you. Gotta get this thing. Gotta get that boom boom boom. Gotta get that boom boom boom. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Unch unch unch. Gotta get that unch kanchin punch kanch. Gotta get that boots and pants and boots and pants. Shotgun. And then this thing. This I killed that thing. Let me... There you go. Yippee, we are alive. Somehow. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be... Oh yeah, we didn't need to go here. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. We didn't even need to come here. Okay, sure. Well, I mean, at least those things are not a threat to anyone anymore. The seeds of the past, they grow so fast. Fast and steady wins the race. Well, not fast and steady. Well, I mean, if you're fast and steady, then you have already won any race, you know? Hello. Is this a kindergarten? No, this is Patrick. I could technically kill that guy and just wait for him to stop spinning to winning it. But you know, hopefully there's no new more enemies over here. So let's see. So in this place is already too dry. Nothing can be planted here. Did I not plant the things? It's gonna take a good while, I know, but does it want me to like... Hold on. I think there's another mechanic in the thing. Maybe I can fast forward the tape, and that way I can make the plant that, you know, the seeds grow faster. It could be a mechanic in it. I'm gonna kill this guy just because he's... Nah, he's not threatening anybody. He now calm down. Yeah, let me just confirm. Have I planted the seeds? They're not in my inventory yet? Well, not yet, but not anymore. So that means that I planted them. It will take a long time to grow. So let's fast forward. Let us fast forward the thing. Going back to fighting vipers, it is interesting how many of the mechanics in fighting vipers actually are very, you know, present in Bloody Roar. Like when I was playing fighting vipers, what do you mean there's nothing left to do? Can I not just fast forward the tape and then that will make the things grow? Will take a long time to grow. Well, I mean, I don't have anything to make it grow faster. I think. Yeah, I don't have anything else to make it grow faster. Maybe there's something else that we can do, but I don't know it. But yeah, I was saying, yeah, in fighting vipers, whenever I was playing it, when I was playing it yesterday, actually, I felt that it reminded me a lot of Bloody Roar. The recovery mechanic, the jumping and then, you know, kicking an opponent on, you know, on the air and then rolling. The walls breaking as well. That reminded me a lot of Bloody Roar. So maybe they based a lot of things, you know, to make Bloody Roar based on fighting vipers. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Okay, so what now, eh? Now I am officially stuck, eh? I don't know what to do. So that's indeed a playground, but you know, there's just nothing there. Let me try and check it out again just in case. But as I said, yeah, I don't have anything to make the plants grow faster. My idea was, yeah, you can fast forward the tape, but no. Apparently that's not a thing that you can do. Which I guess it would have been pretty wild if that was allowed. Games that have time-based puzzles can be quite fun. Soil in this spot is already too dry. Nothing can be planted here. So I do gotta like water it with something, but it's something that I do not have. Last room. Already been here, although I have already been there. And there's something that I can do in the director's room, but I need the correct key for that. A key that I do not have. I only have these 3 things, I need another one. Or could it be that I only need 3? I guess I gotta confirm that. Oh, that's not a thing that I need to do. Because these are what? Octagonal? Octagonal? Hexagonal base. Hexagonal. No. That's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. No, I need another one. So there's 4 of them. My controller disconnected. That is a bad sign right there. Look at this white dude. What was it that dog used to say? Sting like a bee, fly like a mosquito? I do not remember that. So I do wonder where I'm gonna find the things that I need. So this is the pot. In the generator room, there's nothing else other than the things. Float, yeah, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Something along those lines. I mean, I could check whatever I need to do, if that's okay. I feel like that would help the stream move along way better. So let me see. The VHS tape. Maybe it is because I wasn't observant enough, but I didn't know you could do this. Hold on. It must definitely be because I wasn't observant enough. But check this out. So do you remember the seeds we planted that were on the potted plant? Why is my controller disconnecting quite a lot? Check Let me unscramble my cable and then put it here. So you guys remember the potted plant in which we planted the seeds? I'll get this. Get this out. May say, oh, you just gotta wait for it to like do the thing, like this thing. Well, guess what? Wow. It's gonna be a little bit over here. A little bit. Maybe that's gonna be enough. It is a little bit, you know, falling over there. Can I move it over here? No. It's still falling over there. That is not directly down there. Let me move it all the way over there and then we can move it all the way over here. Or is it already under the post, or whatever you guys may call it in English? There we go. That should be it, right? So now once you actually put that thing over there, you can actually get the thing you want. But I'm gonna say that that was just me not being as observant as I should. Well, here we go. The playground is over here. Gotta remember that. I gotta remember that. Keeping that in me, a lab is gonna bite me in the ass later. There we go. And now, the moment of truth, everybody. Yippee! We got the things. Apple bloom. Apple bloom. There's nothing else to do here. Let's put the apple on the... or in the... well, yeah, on the teacher's hand. And that may give us the thing that we're looking for. Welcome to the world of survival horror games, everybody. We get things to get things in order to get things that give us things. To unlock a place that give us things. That's basically survival horror games in a nutshell. But it's just so damn fun. Here we go. Okay, miss, I brought you your apple. Aww. Aww, that's so lovely. Now she's resting in peace. There we go. Okay, let's go to the second floor. We can now do the hexagon's puzzle. Octagon, octagon. Gotta do the octagon. Do you guys remember when that episode of Sesame Street became a meme? You know, the one with Jack Black? I remember that. Oh, damn. a little bit of the sauce made contact with my shirt, but that's fine. Let it be known that I indeed have something to eat. Okay, now the octagon thingy is in the science lab. We're actually like pretty close, right? So the big trucks will eat the small trucks, right? Didn't I kill these guys first? Or before? I hear the enemy. Oh, come on. That takes care of one. Oh, come on. Well, I mean, we gotta do everything again. I was actually feeling that. Yeah, I should have actually checked my health. Wow, playing the same part again and again. So much fun. But I mean, I didn't do what I was gonna what I said that I was gonna do, which was saving the game. Plus, if I know that that's gonna happen, I'm not so sure why I'm too inclined to use the hammer. But I mean, using the hammer is really fun. So that's my defense. I rest my case. But yeah, I should actually like save my game more often. But you know, it is not too much of a lost progress, you know. We can easily do this now that we know what we need to do. So let's see. The only thing that worries me is, you know, getting stun locked by the big guys. So hopefully that's not gonna be the case here. Here we go. Now that I think about it, why would you need an automatic nailer that basically shoots nails like a machine gun? Like, I know that I'm not a carpenter or anything like that, but does that exist? Like automatic nailers? What would you need them for? I mean, I guess you could, you know, just nail things like in rapid succession, but do you really need to, you know, shoot nails at that rapid of an interval? Ow. I'm doing fine. Ow. And hammer time. Well, at least we are not there. So sad there's nothing over there, so hold on, I actually missed this. Well, I'm glad that I did, you know, doubt myself in being like, is there really nothing in there? But now we know. I'm gonna try to kill the guys at the, you know, in the science lab at first, just so that doesn't become a liability. I do wonder how long the speedrun for this game is. It doesn't seem terribly, you know, complicated to speedrun, but there's a ton of things that you need to keep in mind. So you see, check this out. I'm holding down. I'm still holding down. So I gotta like change directions quickly, just so that I know in which direction I am. Does this still happen with? No, it does not happen with tank controls. So that's a point for tank controls. If you're going up, you're going up, you know, regardless of the camera angle. Ow. Ow. Well, that was very unnecessary. But now we know it. But yeah, that is a point for tank controls. If you're going up, you're going up. You don't have to like recalibrate yourself from like going down and up. There we go. Oh, I like that metallic sound. It actually like is quite ASMR-y, you know. Some metallic sounds are really like, you know, when something goes thunk. It's pretty satisfying. It goes thunk. Well, now I gotta take care of my health a little bit more. Otherwise, it's gonna be really bad. Hey, give me the thing. Get that thing over here. Get over here, says Scorpion. Okay, now that that is that, could get back here. And let's go to the science lab so that we can take care of those things. Should be over here, I believe. No, no worries, yeah. There's nothing wrong with being AFK. People who are AFK or, you know, just lurking around. It's what makes the stream the stream. Oh, come on. So that guy really is blasting. There we go. And at least we had that covered. So yeah, anyone who is enjoying the stream is making the stream, you know. You guys make the stream. You guys make it possible. Okay, so if this goes here, I guess it would be faster if I just come here. Yeah, anybody who chats, anybody who lurks, anybody who just drops in, you know, for a bit. Everybody is welcome, all the same. Where's the VHS? Here's the VHS. I forgot about this, guys. I was gonna say, as long as those enemies do not come in a bunch, I'm gonna be fine. But you know, this may not be the run. Press play. If you're lonely, press play. And here we go. Now time to align my fate. A little bit more. Yeah, that's enough. Had to go back. And this should do it. Now, once we have the thingy of the thing, we can actually like save the game again. Although some people may argue that I should have already done that like ages ago. But you know how it is, right? Here's the apple bloom. Apple bloom. And if this takes me here, I could technically go there as well from here. So let me just take a little bit of a... Well, actually, no. There's a little bit of a gap here. Never mind. Let's take the same path that we've always been taking. Hopefully the guys are gonna let me pass. Otherwise it would be pretty bad. So let me lure him over here. Oh. And at least that takes care of him. Now that we have the apple, we can move on. It is actually pretty endearing to see that teacher actually be like, oh yeah, you know, hugging the apple. There we go. All the teacher wants is for the students to love her. And she loves their students as well. Okay, now before anything happens, yeah, let me go and save. Or should I do the puzzle first, eh? And maybe wait for something bad to happen, eh? I don't know. Actually, I cannot really go here anyway. I could try to go here from the schoolyard. So it seems we still needed to go where the guys are. There we go. Not gonna take any risks when it comes to this. I'm glad that the shotgun by itself is indeed really powerful. Just as a shotgun should be. And the saving place is over here. I'm gonna go do the puzzle just in case. And then I can save it. I'm gonna tempt fate once more. Watch me regret it a little bit later, right? But anyways, let's see. If I put the things on the order that they should be at. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. Or should I save? Oh, actually, I haven't really watched the time. So I guess we're gonna do the puzzle next stream. Unfortunately, we don't have enough time, eh? So let me do the thing, eh? Yeah, and it would have been easy if I just didn't keep on dying and dying and dying, eh? But you know how it be, eh? That's why my streams are slow runs. So let's just say that. There we go. And with that, we are clear to do anything and everything. And that's gonna be the end of the stream, everybody. Just watching me dying and dying over and over again, eh? Wasn't that fun, eh? Oh, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday then. I will probably finish this game by Friday, and if not, then by Sunday. And if I do, I'll see what else I can play. There's a lot of games that I can play. There's a lot of first playthroughs that I want to do. But that's gonna be something to worry about later. So let's see. Let us, and tomato, eh? Let us rate somebody, so don't go yet. Let's rate Sneeble. Sneeble is playing Resident Evil 4, and she's doing a handgun and a knife only run. You know, the OG one. Let's do that. So let us rate Sneeble. Let me snooze the end. There we go. And Sneeble. There we go. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys had a ton of fun. It's always a ton of fun whenever I get to stream for you guys. So there you go. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys will have an amazing rest of your day. And yeah, I hope that you guys will have a lovely day. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Twitch.tv/Kongan_Dongan. Those are my links. See you guys later. And tip of the day is, remember to learn how to do something by hand. By hand, I mean, you know, thanks for the stream. Oh, Daddy, how you doing? Welcome in. I don't know if you were lurking or anything, but if you just came in, I'm sorry. We just, you know, finishing the stream. But yeah, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for the 15 bits. There you go. I'm not so sure why my stream labels are not updating, but yeah, thank you so much for the 15 bits. There you go. Well, tip of the day is remember to do something by hand, whether it is, you know, washing your clothes by hand or doing something that by hand, because you never know when you're gonna need to do it by hand. There you go. Have a lovely day, everybody. Say hello to Sneeble. Bye bye, and thank you again, Daddy, for the bits.